What up, folks? AJ here. We are out here in Gloucester. I think I should pronounce it, Virginia. We're at Rising Valley Baptist Church to see what we can do to help modernize their media ministry. Let's get inside. Let's see what we can do to help them out. Folks, so you know what we're about ready to do. Let's go ahead and do a talk through on what we're going to do to help transform this ministry here, and we're going to start in the back. So right now, if you can see, the chandeliers are kind of like in the way. So what we're going to do, this is the one camera that they said is rated actually an outdoor camera. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to centralize the camera right here so that it hangs low enough that it's going to be just a straight on shot, and we won't have to worry about any of the chandeliers at all. They also want to have a confidence monitor, but because of the space, if we put it up high, the chandeliers are blocking it. So we're going to probably put maybe a 65 on either to the left or the right of here, and it won't overlap over top of the entrance. They are going to take out 3 pews, and they were going to build a media area to this part. And I actually recommended that they build it out to here. So that would be from here all the way here over. So it's plenty of space for up to 4 people in the future. We're not really touching their sound system at all. We're going to pull audio off of the tape out. And the internet is back here. So I don't even have to run anything crazy. We already got a rack mount here. We'll just put a rack mounted PoE switch in here that will send power to 3 cameras. We're going to put a 20X, maybe another one right here since the wiring is already there, just a little bit higher, and then a front mounted one. And then we're looking at also putting 2 75s. Now, because of their speakers, either we're going to relocate the speakers, I prefer not to do that, or we're going to put an extension arm from here that will extend the TV out so it'll be like in a 45-degree angle, or maybe get an arm and hang it down and put the TV right there. Or worst case, we take the speakers down and relocate the speakers over here and we put the TV up there. I'm really thinking probably going with the wall and put the TV out in an angle so that this side would watch the TV from this direction and then this side would watch from there. And we put it in an angle, maybe around like 30 degrees. And I've used these arms before, so that would be fine. The only issue, that might be tight from a choir to be able to look all the way back there, but we'll put some stuff in place that if we ever needed to add like a smaller TV, that would be fine. They also have a TV back here that we're going to replace, and it's going to be a 75 that we're going to put back there. And that's about it. Now, the beauty of this is, yes. If he wants the TV in there, then we would just, you want a TV in your office too, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, honestly.
See, he want that so he can see which members.
So the main thing here, and we would just need to find the wall that you would want to put this on.
Probably here.
Okay. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. We just run one cable and.
Yeah.
All right, and then back here, like I was saying, we'll, I don't know if that's RG6. If it is, we'll repurpose it and just convert it over, maybe do a converter in the back, send SDI this way. Everywhere else, I'm going to use fiber optic HDMI, so I might be able to do that as well, too, and just bypass this because that's not 160 feet, so we should be good. Probably put the HDMI splitter back here somewhere, because there's an access right there, and they said we can stand up and walk the entire distance. So maybe put the HDMI splitter on this end and then that will feed the two TVs in the front and the one in pastor's office and back here. But like I said, we're going to take that down, put a 75 here, and we don't have to worry about sound because we're not using any of those. We're going to put a sound bar with the TV, and that would give better sound than how those were working. And that's about it. So you know what we're going to do. If we get the contract, you know I'm going to bring you along, show you how we put everything together. But let's go ahead and cut over to the computer. Let's do the design. Let's list all the parts so that y'all have a list of what we're going to do here. So let's go. Alrighty, folks, we are back, and I am tired. It has been a very long day, but let's go ahead and knock this out so we can get this stuff to the ministry. All right, so we're gonna start, and I'm gonna do this backwards. We don't have to touch our. Let's actually start with the fellowship hall. So this is gonna be a 75-inch screen TV that is going to go in the back. So that'll be a fellowship hall. All right, and then copy this. This is probably going to be a smaller TV. I don't know, maybe like a 50-43, something like this. This will be the pastor's office. All right, let's move those a little bit closer. Then we're going to copy these. We're going to get 3 of these. And I'm actually going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to put these side by side so maybe this will work better when I'm doing the design. So this will be the sanctuary left, if I spell it right. This would be sanctuary back, sanctuary right TV. And let's do our cameras. I'm gonna try and, like I said, I'm gonna try and do this a little bit differently. So hopefully it organizes a little bit better. So I'm not gonna put these in their locations like I normally would, but hopefully make it be a little bit neater. So this is gonna be front PTZ, side PTZ, that we're going to replace the outside camera that they have right now. And then we're going to do a back PTZ. All right. So for all of those, we're going to need a PoE switch. Do that right there. And again, this is so beautiful because the router is right there in the back. So we don't have to run the original internet cable. We can just put this, a rack mounted switch right there. We connect it to the cameras, and that's really good to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Green for those. Come on, man. Want it right there. Right there. And I don't have to worry about the internet because, again, it's right there. We are going to, so that's 5 TVs right there. We're going to put our HDMI splitter. Did I spell that wrong? HDMI splitter. We're going to put this in the back so that all the TVs are there. The longest run is going to have to be just the back TV. But again, I'd rather do it this way. So we're going to have these run to all of our TVs. Get our connections over here. Again, the longest run is going to be to the back. All right. Now, we got that done, and we're going to go with an ATEM Mini Extreme. So let's go ahead and internet connection here. And then We're going to have each one of our cameras, of course, have a connection back to the ATEM. And that's going to be a fiber optic HDMI cable. Not liking how that looks. All right, and then we got one more. Back here. Let's move this over so that's in line. So there's our HDMI. We're also going to build them a custom computer. That will be their presentation PC. And this will run Zoom right now. We're going to do our typical hard drive to go with this to help record everything. We're also going to have a presentation PC connected to the ATEM via USB. Let's move this up a little bit so we can see that connection. And we're going to have the mixer that's already here, audio mixer. We're going to connect it with a RCA to 3.5 that I showed in the earlier when we walked through there. We're also going to connect the computer audio to our mixer so that we can get audio directly from the system and it loops back on itself. And we need one more monitor for our multi-view. That will go here. Come on, do it to the side. Why is it doing all this extra stuff here? Oh well, we'll just do it like this. And then we still need the original connection that's going to go to our, it's going to feed our splitter that's going to be in the back. All right, and of course, we need to have an internet connection go to our PC as well. And that's pretty much it. So, and then I'm gonna do a sound bar on the back TV in the fellowship hall. That'll be connected. Most likely, that'll be connected over like an optical cable or something like that. But pretty straightforward. And again, I'm liking and I'm hoping that y'all are getting a lot from this because most of the stuff is exactly the same. I do change it a little bit to fit the specific ministry. Sometimes they don't want to have this. And again, this most likely, if they don't go all the way through it, I split it up in phases and we do other stuff, which reminds me, I need to send some other stuff to Charles for Rising Mount Zion for the same thing. So we got Rising Valley Baptist Church and we got Rising Mount Zion Baptist Church. So we got a bunch of them that we're helping out. So really thankful about that. But link is going to be down below to everything we suggest. And again, like I said, if we get the contract, I'm going to bring you along. I am thinking about doing one video where I'm just not talking and y'all actually see, because I've had a bunch of people say, well, AJ, you don't show everything. Okay, you want me to show you everything? I will. This will be a very long video where it's me not talking. It's just like I think it's my action camera, my DJI action camera, and I'm just going to wear it through everything that I'm doing. But anyway, link is down below to everything we're doing, and that's about it. So I'm also, if you ever need some help, know that you can contact me at ajhomes.com/consultations. We can do a phone, video, or in-person consultations, and we do travel, folks. So a bunch of y'all have reached out saying you're in Michigan, you're in Oregon, you're in Colorado, you're in Hawaii, you're in other places. Hey, I am willing to travel. Of course, well, anyway, you contact me, and then either me or D will get back with you, and we're here to help y'all out as best as possible. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell, that way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help Modernize Your Media Ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. Catch you on the next video. Later.